time by Hulkenberg, didn't they?
What happens when the world's fastest cars collide at breakneck speeds, leading to some of the most jaw-dropping restarts in Formula 1 history? From Lauda's fiery crash in 1976 to the dramatic red flags of 2023, these restarts have reshaped the sport and captivated millions. Starting off at number 10, we have the 1973 British Grand Prix at Silverstone. This race is infamous for the chaos that erupted right at the start. Jody Scheckter, driving a McLaren, lost control at Woodcote Corner on the first lap, causing a massive pileup that took out 11 cars. It was mayhem. The crash was so bad that the race had to be stopped and restarted with only 18 of the original 29 cars left. Jackie Stewart, who'd zoomed from 4th to 1st in half a lap during the first start, had to do it all over again. Moving on to number 9, the 2001 German Grand Prix at Hockenheim was quite a spectacle. Ralf Schumacher from Williams clinched victory after starting second on the grid. Rubens Barrichello of Ferrari came in second, while Jacques Villeneuve of Bar took third, marking his last podium finish in Formula 1. The race had a dramatic start with an airborne crash involving Michael Schumacher and Luciano Berti, leading to a restart. Michael Schumacher had initially started 4th, but quickly moved up to 3rd after the restart. Juan Pablo Montoya, starting from pole, initially led the race but lost his position due to a pit stop issue. This allowed Ralf Schumacher to take the lead and eventually secure his 3rd win of the season. At number 8, the 1976 British Grand Prix at Brands Hatch saw British driver James Hunt involved in a first corner crash that caused the race to be red flagged. Hunt, being a bit clever, drove his damaged car back to the pits via an access road, not completing a full lap. The officials initially said that he couldn't restart because of this, which outraged the British fans. The crowd's chanting and unrest forced the stewards to back down and allow Hunt to restart. In a twist of fate, Hunt won the restarted race. However, controversy brewed as Ferrari, Tyrrell and Fittipaldi teams protested his inclusion. Coming in at number 7 is the 2010 Korean Grand Prix, the first ever held at the Korea International Circuit. Ferrari's Fernando Alonso emerged victorious, starting from 3rd place. Lewis Hamilton of McLaren finished 2nd, with Alonso's teammate Felipe Massa in 3rd. Mark Webber's crash and Nico Rosberg's collision brought out another safety car, closing up the field. Vettel led until his engine failed with 11 laps to go, allowing Alonso to take the lead and win. The win was crucial for Alonso, putting him at the top of the Drivers' Championship standings, 11 points ahead of Webber. Next, at number 6, the 2016 Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps was packed with drama and excitement. The race took place on August 28, 2016, marking the 72nd Belgian Grand Prix and the 59th time it was held at the iconic Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Going into the race, Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes was leading the World Drivers' Championship by 19 points over his teammate Nico Rosberg. Hamilton had to overcome a multi-grid penalty, which added to the challenge. The race had a chaotic start, with Red Bull's Max Verstappen and both Ferraris getting tangled up in an incident right from the beginning. Things took a serious turn on lap 9 when Kevin Magnussen crashed heavily at Redillion. The impact was a staggering 12.5 G, causing significant damage to the barriers, which necessitated a race stoppage for repairs. Halfway through our list at number 5, the 2023 Australian Grand Prix set a new attendance record with more than 400,000. It was held on April 2nd at the Albert Park Circuit in Melbourne. This was the 3rd round of the 2023 Formula 1 World Championship. Max Verstappen emerged victorious, with Lewis Hamilton taking 2nd place and Fernando Alonso finishing 3rd. The race set a new attendance record for the weekend at the circuit with 444,631 spectators, making it the most attended sporting event ever in Melbourne. This surpassed the previous record of 440,000 at the 2022 United States Grand Prix. The race also broke the record for the most red flags in a single event, with 3 interruptions. At number 4 is the 2022 Japanese Grand Prix, officially known as the Formula 1 Honda Japanese Grand Prix 2022. This event took place on October 9th at the Suzuka International Racing Course. This race was notable for Max Verstappen securing his 2nd World Championship title by finishing 1st ahead of Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc. The race was cut short with only 28 out of the scheduled 53 laps completed. However, full points were awarded due to a loophole in the rules. The regulation stated that reduced points should only be awarded in shortened races that end under red flag conditions. Since this race ended under green flag conditions, the full points system was applied. This loophole was later closed for 2023, with the rule now stating that races not reaching 75% distance will award shortened points regardless of the flag conditions at the end. Moving into the top 3 is the 2021 British Grand Prix at Silverstone, a race that made history for a couple of reasons. Held on July 18, 2021, this was the 10th round of the 2021 Formula 1 World Championship. Max Verstappen won the sprint qualifying, securing pole position for the race. However, the main race on Sunday was dominated by drama. On the very first lap, Verstappen and Hamilton collided at the notorious Copse Corner. The crash was severe enough to take Verstappen out of the race entirely. Hamilton was penalised with a 10-second time penalty for causing the collision. Despite the penalty, Hamilton showcased his skill and determination by fighting back to win the race, marking his record 8th victory at the British Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc finished second, and Valtteri Bottas took third place. Runner-up at number 2, the 1976 German Grand Prix at Nürburgring, is forever marked by Niki Lauda's near-fatal crash. The race, which was delayed due to weather, saw most drivers starting on wet tyres. Early on, Lauda swapped to dry tyres and was pushing hard to catch up when his Ferrari spun off the track, hit an earth bank and burst into flames. Other drivers heroically pulled him from the wreck, saving his life. The race was stopped, then restarted, with James Hunt ultimately taking the win. The incident showed the extreme dangers of the Nordschleife track, leading to its exclusion from future Formula 1 calendars. But what would have happened if Hunt had been banned from the British Grand Prix restart? Finally, at number 1, the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix at Imola was one of the darkest weekends in Formula 1 history. It started with a horrific crash involving Rubens Barrichello during practice, followed by the death of rookie driver Roland Ratzenberger in qualifying. The race itself saw the tragic death of legendary driver Ayrton Senna, who crashed into a wall at high speed. These back-to-back tragedies shook the Formula 1 community to its core, leading to major safety overhauls in car design and track layouts. Senna's death, in particular, led to immediate changes, including the reformation of the Grand Prix Drivers Association and stricter safety regulations. Which restart in Formula 1 history do you think had the biggest impact on the outcome of the race? If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.